Like, this is something that you are passionate about. This
Oh,
is your,
yes.
a piece of your calling.
Oh, yes. It's my baby.
Yeah.
I love what I do. If I didn't have bills, I'd do it for free.
You have done a lot of high clientele celebrities. You have been able to be blessed with that. And so how does that make you feel when you are being able to help someone on that level?
I have to remind myself that these are just regular people
Say
with
it
a good
again.
job. It's not hard if you really want to do it. Anything you really want to do, it's not hard. It's only hard when you kind of don't want to do it. Because I wanted something to hold my name.
Yes.
I have a Hair by Shaunda, OnlyFans, YouTube, everything.
Not OnlyFans, okay?
Because any platform.
Anything that has your name, you're not about to
mine.
take it.
No one's going to use Hair by Shaunda.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the Sew and Seed podcast, where fashion meets faith and every stitch tells a story. I'm your host, Nicole Mays Jackson, and today we welcome a special guest in the world of beauty and faith, Shaunda HairbyShaunda Cass. As a professional master hairstylist, CEO of Silk Master Professional Products, beauty business coach, author, and YouTube influencer, Shaunda's multifaceted journey is a testament to the boundless possibilities when passion, purpose, and faith converge. With each stroke of her comb and each creation born from her hands, Shaunda's artistry transcends mere aesthetics. It becomes a vessel of self-expression, empowerment, and the embodiment of inner beauty. As the founder of SalonCass Academy, she not only transformed tresses, but also empowers fellow stylists to hone their craft and elevate their businesses to new heights. But Shaunda's impact extends far beyond the salon walls. As a beauty business coach and author, she imparts wisdom, guidance, and unwavering faith to aspiring entrepreneurs, guiding them on a journey of self-discovery and success. Through her popular YouTube channel, she inspires and educates a global audience, leaving an undeniable mark on the beauty industry and beyond. I am excited to share Shaunda's remarkable story, exploring the intertwining threads of fashion, faith, and beauty, and uncovering the secrets to her success, her unwavering faith, and her unyielding commitment to empowering others to shine their brightest. I want you to give a warm welcome to my girl, Miss Shaunda Cass.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
Did you feel it?
Girl, I was just trembling over here like, oh, I did all that?
Yes.
I do all that? And I do.
I thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
I am honored to have you here.
I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. This is amazing. Thank you for having me.
You are so welcome. I always like to start off and let people know how we met or connected.
Mm-hmm.
I know that Bree reached out to you for you to do my hair when I was in Las Vegas for an event.
Yes.
And, oh, child, I was stressed out that week, okay? That weekend, it was stressful.
It was a lot going on.
It was a lot going on, okay, to say the least. And so you were so professional. You came through at the last minute. And then every time I come to Vegas and I need my hair done, and I'm like, Shaunda, because I'm always with the last minute stuff, y'all. Sometimes it's not me. I promise it's not me sometimes. But sometimes it is. And every time I reach out, because she does not do hair on the weekends.
No.
She does not.
No. Well, now I'm starting to, but yeah.
Yeah, but she will make special accommodations sometimes, But every time I reached out to you, you always came through, and you always been humble. You've always, freely talk. I felt like I could just, like I knew you.
Mm-hmm.
And so where does that come from with you just talking and just meeting people? I mean, you just made me feel comfortable. You made me feel like I was just like you knew me. Yes.
Well, I think that comes from I've been doing hair, a hairstylist. I've been a hairstylist since I was a teenager. Wow. And I know that the glue to a returning stylist is to build a relationship. I mean, client is to build a relationship. Yeah. So it's like, I'm open with you. You're open with me. And you can tell me what you want freely. You don't have to be scared in the chair. So I build that relationship with all my clients, and it just comes natural. Yeah. Like, hey, how do you like it in your face? Like, what do you do for work? And then that just snowballs. Well, how did you get that job? Or how many kids do you have? Because what little do you know, that helps me pick the right style for you, because a lot of people don't know what they want done. So it's like, well, I want this done. Well, okay, well, what do you do for a living? Oh, well, I sit at my desk and I look down all day. Well, you sure you want this bang in your face? That it just makes sense. Like, well, maybe you want the bang out your face because you're looking down all day. Yeah. That just snowballs into more details about the person.
And when that happened with us, I think that's what happened as well, because it was just that detail. I was telling you what was going on, what I was doing while I was here. And, you even encouraged me. I know the last time we were here, that visit was a hot mess, but you were there and you came through, and you came through, and I appreciate that, and I want the world to know, who is Shaunda Cass?
Shaunda Cass is a woman who aspires to make everything better. And that's the bottom line. Be it relationships, your hairstyle. Like, I just want everything to be beautiful. I want everything to be perfect. And that bites me in the butt often, because perfection is it's unattainable.
It is. But we try so hard, and we are our own worst critics.
Yes, absolutely. And that's me. So I, and that it starts from there. So I'm always working hard to perfect this, always working hard to perfect that. And I'm a busybody. I'm a go-getter.
So how did you get into hairstyling? Like, how did this journey start? You said you started when you were a teenager. And tell everybody where you're from.
So I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yes.
And I started, I became interested in being a hairstylist when I was very young. I remember my grandmother had this short, back then it was known as the Anita Baker haircut.
Okay,
that's how far back we're going, okay? And I remember her taking me with her to the salon. This lady would cut her hair, and this lady that was styling my grandmother was like Beyonce to me. She had the long red nails with the one gold pinky, and she was click, 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 click. And I'm like, wow. And then the way she would just make my grandmother look so beautiful. And I was like, I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to be that. Yeah. And it was something I held on to. I just had a deep interest for it. It just moved me, and it still moves me to this day.
Yes.
To this day.
You can tell that you're passionate about it. Like, this is something that you are passionate about. This is your, a piece of your calling.
Oh, yes. It's my baby. Yeah. I love what I do. If I didn't have bills, I'd do it for free.
Wow, that's how you know.
Yeah. But the bills are going to come every month on time, and they need to be paid. So
every month. So your grandmother, seeing your grandmother get beautified, and, seeing her hairdresser do that to her, that inspired you to want to be a hairstylist. And you have become more than just a hairstylist, child.
Yes.
Yes. And so, where did God play a piece of that to where you are today? Because you are doing a lot, Shaunda. Like, God has done a lot in you and for you. So where you are today, where has God pieced his way into that for you?
Oh, everywhere. I can't even pick one spot. Like, seriously. I talk to God. I pray all the time, 10 times a day. It seems like it's like, and I get nervous about certain stuff, but everywhere, I don't even know where to begin. I remember
where were you say, like, the first piece of your journey? He was like, I got you, Shaunda.
It was when I was a teenager. I remember being in my kitchen, in my mom's kitchen, doing hair, my friends after school, and it's like gel and combs everywhere in the kitchen. And I remember always like, I want to be one of the best hairstylists. I want to learn how to do this. I wish I knew how to do that. And it would just be presented to me. And I recognized it. So if I wanted to learn how to do, I don't know, a certain braid style, like I would see it on someone and like, oh, that is so pretty. I wish I knew how to do that. And then someone would call me and say, do you know how to do this? You want to practice on me?
Wow.
It was just, it seemed like
It
every
would just
single
go
step.
each step,
Every
each step,
single
each step.
Every step.
So he has been with you every step because you doing some big things. I mean, you did hair, was there for the beauty host part for the Super Bowl, correct?
Yes.
So can you tell me a little bit about that?
So that was a hookup. Okay.
It was a hookup.
No, it was. You know what I mean? Because that's where you find the importance in relationships and networking and, keeping your connections close.
Yeah.
So a friend of mine from my hometown, Tish Taylor, she introduced me to this young lady, Shaunda, who works for the record company. I believe she said Warner Records. I've styled her hair several times when she's in Vegas as well. So she was like, Shaunda, I know it's last minute, and I know this is asking a lot, but can you style 6 people that's going to be performing in the Super Bowl? Here go the funny part. I was like supposed to do Tiffany Haddish's hair.
Wow.
And that fell through. And then it's like the next day it was like, yeah, I got him.
That ain't nothing but God.
And so I said, okay, it was nothing but God.
Nothing but God.
So I said, yeah, girl, I got you, So then I said, send me the pictures of the girls. What do you want me to do? What styles do I have to do? They just wanted everyone pulled back.
I saw that.
Yeah, simple.
Yeah.
And so I kind of outsourced some of the girls to another young lady who works with me at the salon because she's good with the locks. And I said, well, you take care of those because 6 to get them all ready.
That was a lot. That would have been a lot.
So I styled everyone Saturday, and then we came back Sunday for makeup and touch-ups.
Wow.
Sunday, 7 a.m. After I just left the Chris Brown concert.
Let me tell you something. I saw on your YouTube. Look, it's 4 o'clock I left the Chris Brown concert at 4 o'clock in the morning, but I'm here and I'm ready.
Dedicated. Honey.
You were dedicated. I saw that on the YouTube. I said, I know that's right. She said I had to go see Chris Brown and Dreas, and let me tell you, now I am here.
Yes.
And so that is amazing. And I have seen that you have done a lot of high clientele, celebrities, you have been able to be blessed with that. And so how does that make you feel when you are being able to help someone on that level?
I have to remind myself that these are just regular people
Say
with
it
a good
again,
job.
Right?
So when you go in with that at the forefront, you treat them regular and they appreciate that.
Yes.
It's not like I'm being nervous and, oh my God, I'm doing so-and-so's hair. Because that'll make you fumble.
Yeah.
And you start talking too much or acting too nervous, and they sense that, and it's not a good look. It's not a good feeling. Yeah. So it's like, this is just a regular job that they have, and I'm blessed to do their hair. And, and it's all through network. It's all through networking.
Networking is so important in life, not just in your field, but in life, because you don't know what path God is going to take you and who's going to help you do that.
Yes.
And you have to have somebody to help you do that. You're not going to be able to do things on your own. And speaking of doing things on your own, Silk Master Class, right?
So Silk Master Professional
Product.
Yes.
Silk Master Professional Product.
Yes.
Tell me, how did that come about? Which is bomb, by the way.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
So, with anything, you want to catapult in your industry and your career.
And it was Cass. Was Cass at first, right? Because I was like, well, I thought it was Cass because I remember you giving me a product when you came to do my hair. And I was like, oh, this is good. And so but it said Style Master
Silk Master.
Silk Master.
Yes.
Girl, I keep saying
But
style.
that's okay. It's
Silk,
okay.
Silk Master.
Because
It
it's
kept
not even
saying
here
silk.
yet, baby.
Okay.
It's just okay. So it's still Cass.
Okay.
Okay, it's still Cass, but I wanted to transform and rebrand it to Silk Master Professional. I already have the Silk Master Professional flat irons.
Girl.
So I felt like,
wow.
well, maybe the product should be named the same, because so many people, even like on YouTube, they knew that I was promoting this, but they didn't know it belonged to me.
Yeah.
So they're like, who owns Silk Master? Like, I do.
Yeah.
But Cass is my last name, so everyone knows that that's my
product. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, okay, why don't I merge them together? And like any smart business person, you want to package something so you can be able to sell it.
Say it again.
So when I want to retire this, my last name is not, yes, my last name is not attached to it. I want to rebrand it and make it all Silk Master. And now you got it. And thank you for my coins.
you for my coins.
Okay.
Sell it off. And thank you for my coins. And I'm having a nice life.
Absolutely. So then people will know that I am not necessarily attached to it anymore. But I go back and forth. Like, Shaunda, why not do both? Why not have Cass hair care and Silk Master hair care? Everything that is like for heat protecting and heat styling, Silk Master. Everything that is for nurturing, caring, building the bonds, protein. Yes, there you go.
I like that.
So, I can do both and sell both.
I like it.
I mean, Chi does it. That's
yes, they do.
They have BioSilk and they have Chi. Sorry, they have Chi.
They do.
And so I research, like you research me, I research other brands. And I see what they're doing and how they got started.
And you have to, in order to succeed, especially being an entrepreneur, you have to do your research and do your homework so that you can know what you're getting into and when you need to get out. So, I mean, that is nothing but smartness at its finest. And for me, just for you to come out of, being in the chair and still having something else to say, this is what else I want to do. Child, I'm getting just tongue-tied today. This is what else I want to do. I think that is so amazing, because a lot of people try to figure out how I'm going to get from behind this chair. How am I going to do this? And I think that you having your flat iron, your products, I mean, you are opening up the doors for other things. And I just really commend you for that.
Thank you.
Yes, but that is hard. Like, how was that process in general? Because, I mean, coming up with the product, having it to be able to sell it and to have it produced, how was that process?
It's not hard if you really want to do it. Anything you really want to do, it's not hard. It's only hard when you kind of don't want to do it. You know what I mean? But it was time consuming.
Oh, I'm sure it was. Like, what was the length timing?
So it took from beginning to end, I'd say about a year and a half-ish.
Okay.
Only because
that's not bad.
Well, you contact your God, I'm having a brain freeze.
Girl, that's fine.
Your chemist. Right. So your cosmetic chemist. You contact your cosmetic chemist and you tell them what you want. It's almost like baking a cake.
Okay.
So I like to use analogies a lot. So
she said,
get used to the analogies, okay? But it's like baking a cake. Every cake requires flour, sugar, eggs. Those are the products that you need, or the ingredients that you need for your product, right? But then when you want to make it your own, it's like, okay, well, I want my cake to be strawberry with pecans.
So you gotta put that little
exactly. So every product, every shampoo has the stuff that makes the bubbles and stuff. But it's like, okay, I want to add vitamin E. I want to add argan oil or Moroccan oil. So that's what makes it your own. So then you take it. They give you back your sample product. You test it on different people with different textures of hair and see how it turns out.
Like, how did you come up with this idea of say, I'm about to come out with my own product. I'm going to come out with this flat iron.
For one, I wanted to figure out how to make more money. And how to, okay, let's just keep it real.
Let's make more money. Because I'm thinking, like, this sounds like a lot, but, like, how does that idea just come in?
So when I opened my hair salon in 2014, it was, I wanted it to be amazing. I wanted it to just be over the top, right? I found a building in downtown Milwaukee, which is, one of the upper echelon neighborhoods with all your steakhouses and your nightclubs. I was right on that block.
Okay.
So I was happy about God blessed me with that. closed on my birthday. On that, like
Wow.
everything God has given me on my birthday. I just want to add a sidebar.
And when is your birthday?
December 30th.
Okay.
No, seriously.
December 30th.
When I closed on my first property, it was on my birthday.
Wow.
Everything happens. Anywho,
No,
I don't want to get off on a tangent.
that is good. Well, we can come back to that. But because that's important. But go ahead, finish saying
Yes.
this.
So I wanted to have my salon and sell my own products, and I already mix products anyway. Yeah. So I would take this product, this conditioner, and mix it with that conditioner. I never use just one product. You know what I mean? I always customize.
Always trying new things and doing new things.
I always customize the products. So even if you went home and said, I bought this that you're using,
and this doesn't seem the same thing. It's something different.
It smells different and everything because I wanted it to be custom for your experience with me. So if another stylist use that product, you're not going to get the same effect.
And I think that's important though, because you want to mix around so you can see like what is going to be good, and you want to have a change up, you know. Yes. And with the flat irons, I was just like, okay, I love the flat iron. Now, you used the flat iron when you did my hair, correct? And so I kept trying to figure out, Kyra, why is this wig so straight? Because Kyra, when we were, Kyra was like, oh, she did it good. She put your edges down, and it was, it was just really straight. And I said, that flat iron is bomb.
Yes, that's my best seller. I'm actually sold out right now.
Wow.
So restocking.
Wow.
I've sold that flat iron in Africa, Canada, Europe, everywhere.
Wow.
And I want to say thank you to YouTube.
Right.
For that. Because YouTube is global.
Global.
Yeah, you never know who's watching.
Let me tell you, speaking of your YouTube channel, let's get into it, because you have 50,000 YouTube subscribers. 50,000. Now, if people don't know, it's hard to get subscribers on YouTube. So, and all of your content is so authentic because it's what you're doing every single day, what you love. And so, did you think it was going to take off how it did?
I knew it was.
I know that's right, y'all.
And we want to talk about God. Let me tell you how YouTube got started. Let me tell you this story, okay? So I dabbled around with YouTube. I made my first video in 2011 because I did a fashion show in New York for this clothing designer named Stevie Boy. He used to make like glasses for Beyonce and Lady Gaga. He does that avant-garde type of work, you know. So I was like, I'm just going to put this video out there. You know, YouTube was fresh and, I'm like, let me just, because I wanted something to hold my name.
Yes.
I have a Hair by Shaunda, OnlyFans, YouTube, everything.
Not OnlyFans, okay.
Because any platform.
Anything that has your name, you're not about to take it.
No one's going to use Hair by Shaunda. I own that domain. That's me.
It. That's me.
I own the hashtag. I bought it.
Wow. Say it
That's
again.
another thing.
That is.
Okay, so I started off with that video. And then I created another tutorial like a couple of years later. And I was like, I really don't like YouTube because I pay good money to know everything that I know. Why am I displaying it for free for people to just watch and take? I pay for these classes. I paid to learn this stuff. And so I fell off. I had like 2 videos for years and I fell off. But if you Google Hair by Shaunda, you saw something with me attached to it. So 2016 comes around and my salon floods.
Wow.
I am a workaholic. All I knew how to do was work. So at this point, I'm doing nothing. And I was pretty depressed because what am I going to do? The bad story behind, so I'm going to lead up to the YouTube.
Okay.
My insurance had lapsed. And I didn't know. Why? Because my PayPal got compromised and I had to get a new bank account. My bank was like, shut this bank account down. So I failed to contact my insurance company and let them know that I had a new bank account for them to withdraw from.
Mm-hmm.
So when they were emailing me, I thought it was the typical, usual, your payment was processed. I never opened them. So now I know to open every email now. That was that lesson, right? And so then the flood happens. And it's like close to 300,000 in damage. Wow. Why? Because I'm on the top floor and the restaurant beneath me was ruined. Wow. Like really ruined. And I'm like, are you serious? And I said, God, I really like cried for days, girl, till my head just swole up. I was just so sad. And I remember like, God, what do you want me to do? Why is this happening? I'm a hard worker. I'm good to people. Did I mess up somewhere? Mm-hmm. And so I just kept getting the feeling of it's going to be okay. I'm like, all that damage, how? You know, like, what do you mean?
You know, when you're in the midst of it, you like, I don't see it. I don't see it. But girl, you have that feeling.
I had that feeling. And I remember my landlord at the time, she contacted me and said, Shaunda, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I really didn't know. So I told her everything I just told you. And she's like, it's fine. She said, I have insurance on the building. Just pay the deductible of $5,000.
Wow.
Thank you, God. Thank you so much. So there was a spare room in the building, a beautiful office, hardwood floors and all these windows. So I had to work in there, and it was a break room where clients had to go and shampoo their own hair. It was a mess, but you know what? They didn't stop coming. No one stopped coming. And I just want to say thank you to all my clients that held me down in Milwaukee. You guys did not stop coming. Yes. And new customers. New customers came as well, too. So, but I couldn't work every day, you know. So, and it was freezing. It was cold. So I sat in that room and I looked out the window. I said, God, what do you want me to do with my time? Do you think I need a vacation? Do you think I need a, like, do I work
what
too
do
hard?
I need to do?
Yes, what do you want me to do? Because I don't know. Yeah. I'm used to working from 6 in the morning to 10 at night, you know? So I got the buzz in my ear. You know how God
It just hits you. It just hits you.
YouTube, right? And I'm like, he did not say YouTube because I did not like YouTube. I said, I need a confirmation because you did not say YouTube.
You know, every time we hear something that we don't want to hear, we don't want to be obedient. We like, look, did you really say that?
Yes.
Because I need to know. Like, confirm, show me. And how did he confirm it?
And so that same day, my baby was about 9, 10 years old, and I'm picking him up from school. Same day now. This how fast God worked. I pick him up from school. Usually, when he jumps in the car, hey, Mom. I'm like, hey, baby, how you doing? Yeah. You know, how was school? Well, it didn't go that way. He jumped in the car and said, Mom, do you have a YouTube channel?
Wow.
And I was like,
let me tell you.
I do. Why?
Why?
And he's like, because I want to make a YouTube channel. And that was like, okay. I immediately went on Amazon, ring light.
She was like, I'm not about to play with God. God is telling me to do this YouTube channel. He will bring it through the little babe child. He said, your son came in there. He wants a YouTube channel.
That was my confirmation through my child, you know. So I said, okay, let me get this started. And I remember it was one of my clients' birthday, and I told her, I said, girl, do you mind if I record you for this YouTube? She was like, yeah, I don't mind. Let me put, you know
everybody wants.
Like,
sometimes people like to love to be on camera.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was her birthday. Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure it out, girl. You should. Oh my God, I'm like
trying to struggling. That's how I was earlier with this teleprompter app, child, struggling.
And so I edited the video on iMovie right on my phone. I did everything from my phone. And by the way, I did search YouTube on how to edit. I did search. So I didn't know how to do this. I did my research and hit upload. People, what is that product you're using? What is that? What did you spray on her hair? Wow. Where can I get this? I'm like, I couldn't answer them fast enough.
Wow.
Where are you working? Where do you work? Where are you located? people driving in from Chicago. Wow. It was like, oh my God, God, I am so sorry. I did not want to do YouTube.
I know, right?
Yes. And then before I know it, I'm shipping products off. You know, that orders are coming in like boom, 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 boom. And I was like, oh my God. This is really, this is what's happening?
Yeah.
Look, where you make 1,000 plus in a day without even working. Because your products are selling. And what flat iron is that?
I'm telling you, when you are obedient to what God tells you to do, it is unlimited of what he will do for you. But the point is, are you going to be obedient and are you going to listen? And God said, you were obedient and you listen.
Yes. And everything started opening up for me as far as hair companies, beauty companies contacting me to promote for them. Wow. So not only am I getting the YouTube check, I'm getting the check from these companies, these hair companies, free tress. They want me to braid someone's hair, use their, or just talk about it. Perfume companies, Scentbird, they pay me $500 just to say, this smells good. By the way, my client asked me what I was wearing, girl, and I told her I'm wearing Scentbird. And then I'll cue to the little commercial and go right back into doing hair. So it was another way to open up another stream of income for me. And I was pushing it away. I didn't even know that YouTube did all that. Then BeautyCon contacted me.
BeautyCon?
BeautyCon.
Wow, that's big.
Girl, I was on the same flyer as Cardi B. I thought I was like, you want me to be an influencer for you?
Like, how does that feel? You're like...
Unreal.
It does.
And I never was on my high horse about it, never braggadocious about it, because I also know that what's given can be taken away.
Yes.
And I don't want to make anyone feel... If I do talk about my accomplishments or anything that I do, it's to inspire you, not to make you feel like you ain't nothing. And I'm better than you, and that's why I'm doing this, and you ain't. I never want to come from that space, because I know how that feels. It's like, you, especially when you try to... people that you admire, and it's like you want to ask them questions, and they treat you like, run on, little puppy.
That hurts you so bad. Like, it hurts your feelings. That's it.
But don't worry about that, because God will put it in your lap.
He will put it in your lap.
Without you looking.
You don't
even have to search. Someone will come and say,
and let me give you this knowledge.
You need to be doing this. And I know someone who can help you. Let me connect you with them. Simple as that.
And so is that kind of how you started your master class too? Because you have a class as well, right? And so you're able to do mentorships. You're able to educate because you have a wealth of knowledge.
All through trial and error. All through trial and error.
Because to be able to have that class, to be able to, let other hairstylists know, like, hey, you can do this. This is the blueprint. This is what you can do. I mean, that's everything, because a lot of people are not going to want to share that knowledge, or they just going to share a piece of what they know because they think that it's, you're going to take something from them, which nobody can take anything from you. What God has for you is for you. That's
a limited mindset. That's not a growth mindset.
It is.
It's not at all. You grow in helping others. A rising tide rises all ships. Okay? So we all coming up. You know what I mean? So if I teach you, you tell somebody else that I taught you, that's putting money in my pocket.
Say it again.
I mean, and that's just being real. And not trying to sound money hungry, but we got to eat.
We do. We have to eat.
And who wants to be slaving for 16 hours for the rest of their life?
I know I would not. I would not.
It's hot behind it.
Not as hot, Shaunda. Shaunda say it's hot behind the chair. She say it's hot. I don't want to be hot behind the chair. Child, help me. Child, help me.
Absolutely. You got to grow. Do you want to be stuck in the same spot forever?
Yeah.
Figure out ways to grow.
Yeah. And sometimes it's hard, to figure out your way. Which way you want to go to grow, and having that support too is so important when finding your way. And so who would you say has been your support system, like, throughout all of this, you know?
So my family is really small.
I remember you telling me that.
Yes.
And you only have one son,
That's
right?
it,
That's
my
it.
son.
Your baby, and he graduated this year.
Yes, he did.
Congratulations.
And he's taking his gap year from school because
Okay.
we went to the orientation to LA Film School because he's into film and music as well.
Wow. Okay.
And
So is he behind the scenes? Is he the one that is coming through with all this content?
Actually, no.
Oh, okay.
And yes.
Okay.
So he's 18, so we got two different styles.
Yeah.
I got the Selena Johnson. He got the Kanye West. Okay.
Wait, not the Selena Johnson.
There's two different genres. It's
Yeah.
two different flows. But I will ask his opinion. Like, Nigel, what do you think I need to do for this? Oh, Ma, you need to do this. You need to do that.
Trying to put you on
I asked him about
game.
my outfit. Like, Nigel,
What did he say?
how you like my outfit today? He like, you look business. So,
And boys, they
Yes.
just gonna,
Oh,
yeah,
girl.
they in their own world.
Absolutely. And so, but my family,
Yeah.
my mother, she actually just moved here. My parents, my
Oh,
mom
that's
and my dad, they just
good.
moved here. And to be supportive.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be supportive.
That's good. And you have to have a good supporting team. And sometimes it's family and sometimes it's people who are not family. And you always have to have that to help push you where you're going.
Absolutely.
And I saw your 2023 recap too. And I was like, okay. Okay, you had an amazing year, and I saw that you connected with your siblings as well, which was a big thing for you. I did see that, so I know they'll be probably a part of your new support system as well.
Absolutely.
And having Nigel and just in the field too. I feel like even in my field, y'all, that I'm in, you want to have a support system of colleagues as well too, not just your family, because like we talked about networking and everything earlier, it's real important. Like, it's real important, but having that support system is key.
And you're right. And I'm thinking of my overall support system for whatever. I mean, I know I can call my mom right now and say, Mom, can you bring me a bag of chips?
And she's gonna say, I'm on my way.
Where's the address?
Yeah.
That support,
Yeah.
support. But my clients,
ooh, let me tell you,
I call them sisters of the chair.
Sisters of the chair.
Yes, I created HairByShaunda Sorority HBS.
What?
Yes, and I have my merchandise for sale. A couple of my clients, they wear the
Okay.
HairByShaunda sorority shirts.
I want me one.
Yes,
child.
we'll get you a sorority shirt.
I want to be in a sorority, child.
Absolutely.
Shoot.
And so I feel like my job is not just being their stylist. They always say your stylist is your therapist.
But I'm gonna tell you, that's true. It is so true.
Well, let me tell you, they my therapist too.
I know it goes hand in hand.
It does, because I'll sit there and I'll talk about like, man, I've been trying to whatever, and it's like, Shaunda, you can do that, and you got this. You need to do this. I mean, and I don't want to shine all the glory down on me when you ask what made you come up with this. A lot of my clients,
They encourage
me, Shaunda, you should teach people, because I've been going to this, that, and the other before you moved here, and they could stand to learn from you, or
She said they could stand to learn from you.
well, you know how clients
Oh,
talk.
I know.
Yes,
They
it's
talk.
not right.
I know.
And so, but I'm never going to contact the person and say, you need to learn from me. No, they would have to reach out to me, and people have reached out to me and say, how did you do that? And I'll say, you know what? Let's do it one-on-one. And we'll get it done. And I'll make sure. And it's not like it's done after that. Anyone that I've taught one-on-ones, they could text me right now and say, hey, this hair vendor, do you have a new one for this type of hair? Of course, it's not over.
Yeah.
It's a connection. It's a sisterhood at this point. Because I want to guide you to be the greatest you while I'm still learning to be the greatest me.
And people don't understand that it is always, and I said this yesterday, I'll say it again, it's always a learning piece in every season that you're in. Absolutely. You're always learning in each step of the way. And so it's just a learning process. It's a learning process of it. It really is. But the sorority, I like that, child. I like that. And please make sure I get my shirt.
I got you, girl. I got no seriously.
I'm part of the sorority too, child. Just because I'm in Houston
What
now.
you want, a hoodie? What you want, a t-shirt?
Oh, I love a hoodie, child.
Okay,
I want to be like my son and wear a hoodie in the summertime.
I got a bomb hoodie for you. I got it. Listen, I got your info. I'm going to send you a shirt.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So I want to ask you, what do you have coming up next? What is up next for Shaunda?
So,
uh-oh.
Okay, so my plans going forward is to create a course. Not just do one-on-ones, but create a series of recorded courses teaching hairstylists or beauty professionals, not just hairstylists, but nail techs, estheticians, what have you, how to retire. And I'm still learning this myself, right? So I'm teaching because I'm not ready to retire yet by far. I still love what I do.
Yeah.
But I'm setting myself up for it and what to invest in. How to properly do your taxes, how to properly prepare your taxes. I want to create a team of tax professionals who know how to cater to hairstylists and beauty professionals.
Because a lot of people in the beauty industry struggle when it comes tax time. They do, because they're getting paid their cash up. They're getting paid different ways and not getting paid the way they should so that they can know how to file. I've heard that so many times.
And you got to take it serious.
Yeah, you do.
And I've been there where if I made 1,000 today, I spent 800 tomorrow.
Yeah.
So now I take it serious where I'm a business. Okay.
A business.
Okay, get your S Corp, C Corp, LLC, your whatever. Do that. Get your business banking account. Make sure that when you swipe your card, it's not your personal card. It's your business card for your products and your lunch and your clothes, and know what to write off. And then you will be able to get credit to get a nice house, buy a nice car. You need to do that. You can't just have cash and cash app your whole life.
Can't be cash apping your whole life.
You can't cash app your whole life.
So you want to teach business professionals,
yes,
well, hairstylists in the beauty industry,
yes,
about that.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
So taxes. What else do you want to have in the course?
Taxes. How to obtain business credit. Yes, how to get your credit. How to invest your money. And one thing that you said that I really love is retirement, because I know that when you are in a field for so long, even when you have a business, and this is just FYI for everyone, you want to be able to have an end game in whatever you want to do, and you want to end and exit out how you want to exit. Because, child, I know I am. So I'm telling you, for you to even say that about retirement, I really admire you about that, because sometimes, people are not thinking about that, and retirement might not be you just not working at all. It can be you doing what you want to do when you want to do it, and still having what you want. That's what retirement, I know, is going to look like for me. And so for you to have a class to educate hairstylists on it, I think that that's amazing. And to be able to you're already showing them other avenues that they can take as well. So do you have anything else besides that's coming up that you're looking forward to in life in general? Oh, in life in general, I want to travel more. You
know what? Let me tell you something. I am with you on that. I'm with you on it. I'm with you. My friend, I call her the world-class traveler. I thought I was a traveler, child. She's the traveler, and I know that I need a vacation, Shaunda. So when you say travel, I feel you.
Yes.
So do
I'm
you
actually
travel
going to Costa Rica? In 4 days.
Okay, so see, I'm jealous. Y'all all get to travel. I'm going to commit more to travel.
Yes.
It's just busy with work and everything all the time.
That's
but
your
you have to
excuse.
Make time. It is.
That's your excuse.
Oh, you sound like my friend. It is.
Because whatever you want to do, you're gonna carve out time to make it happen and do it.
Yeah.
Work gonna be there. Work will be there.
Oh, you sound like her. It will be there, but it stays there. It was there this morning, child. When I woke up this morning, got a call. I said, Lord, I got to get ready for this podcast. I can't be dealing with this. But yeah, you do make time for the things that you want to make time for. You
because
really do.
I'm in the same space. I think the same because I have the type of job that if I'm not physically doing hair, I won't get paid.
Yeah.
I got to promote my ebooks and all that stuff. Like, okay, they only $10 now. If I can get 1,000 people to buy it real quick,
Look,
then I can take some time off, right? So it's like, right. So that's another reason you create other sources of income so that you can fall back from something that you're doing.
Yeah, I agree.
And you can do it. I know you can. Because I researched her too.
She said, I researched you too. I'm just in a transitional period right now with my business. So, if anyone doesn't know, I am the owner, founder, CEO of One Care Premier Services. And so I own a foster care agency, adoption agency, home and community-based service agency. And I'm the youngest one to do it. Yes, I am. And the only one. Well, not the only one, child, but youngest. And, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work and it's hard, but it's something that God blessed me with. And I want to be able to continue, to do what He is wanting me to do with it. And, I try not to complain, and I'm very grateful for it. But when you're going through stuff sometimes, you don't see it. And it just takes you through the ringer. But you do have to know that work is going to be work and it's always going to be there.
Because if you don't take care of you and recharge your battery, you're going to be drained.
You're going to be drained out.
And then you won't be able to present the best you that you can put out.
Say it again. And that's not just even on top of being a mom, a wife, a business owner, all of that. So all of that goes into play. But I agree with you. You make time for what you want to make time for. Work is going to be there. I'm working on it, child. I'm working on it.
It's coming.
It's coming on it. So you got to tell us about your product that you brought for us.
Okay.
And why didn't you what did you give me last time that you brought? It was a heat protectant.
It was, yes, I think it was the heat protectant.
Oh, it smelled good and it's gone too. So I'm going
you know what? I'll bring you back more.
Okay.
I got you. Right. I'll bring you the whole kit.
Okay.
But this is my bestseller, my Cass Elite Hair Care Edge Control. And I said, let me give my girl some edge control while I'm going over here. And this smells good too.
Let me smell it.
Ooh. It smells good.
What is it?
So this is it's a light edge control. Yes,
I know it's an edge control, but the scent of it smells so like just fresh, like fresh linen.
Yes.
It smells really good.
Thank you. But it's really like how. So this is the one I struggle with. Okay,
really?
Well, because take it back because it's leaving a white, chalky.
Let me tell you, and that's when you have edge control, you do not want that white chocolate look at all.
This ain't gonna give it to you.
Even when you have your makeup on, you know how you put your makeup on and then after you let me do my edges, and then you have that little white paste on the side.
Yes, no, this is really soft and pliable, and you can, even if after you apply it, you can decide you don't want it to lay this way anymore. You want to comb it up this way, and it won't flake or anything, and it will lay. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And this is for you.
Thank you so much.
You're
I got
welcome.
my little rocking texture.
So I got to get her a shirt. I got to get her a sorority sweater, a hoodie, and some more products.
Thank you.
And I was skimpy on the gift bag today, but I got you.
Not I was skimpy on the gift bag today.
I got you, girl.
No, this is really good, and I thank you so much for it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I thank you for being here. I thank you for sowing a seed into me and pouring time, because time is so valuable, and just sharing your story and being open and transparent and, just giving a whole bunch of nuggets to everyone out there. And I just thank you for being here today.
I thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
For this to be your first one, child, you killed it.
Yes,
you
this
did
is my
amazing.
very first podcast.
Yeah, you did good.
And well, thank you.
You did.
I'm just being myself.
That's
if
all
any
you
of
can
y'all
be.
know me personally, you're gonna be like, that's Shaunda.
All day, every day.
Okay, I don't have my Grey Poupon pinky up. I'm not
Grey Poupon.
This is me.
Yeah.
Okay, what you see is what you get.
And the best way to be is you. You got to be.
And
authentic.
I feel comfortable. So thank you for making me feel relaxed and comfortable. in this space.
I'm
This
glad.
is a beautiful set you have
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you so much for inviting me. And you
are
are going
so
to
welcome.
ascend to
Amen.
higher place. Wherever you want to go, you know you can go there.
Yes.
And I got your back.
Thank you. I know you do.
I got your back.
I know.
I don't know Michelle Obama nobody yet, but I'm whoever I know that I
She
can.
was like, whoever
Yes.
I know, I got you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. And that means a lot to me. And I know that, you are not just saying that because, when people say things and life gets busy and stuff happens, but I know deep down, whatever I ask of you, you will come through. So I appreciate
To the
that.
best of my ability.
I appreciate it. So where can everyone find you?
Everyone can find me across all social media platforms. Hair by Shaunda at HAIRBYSHAUNDA. And on YouTube, it's Hair by Shaunda TV. But even if you search Hair by Shaunda, it'll pop up.
Every time I hear your name, I think about my mom. My mom's name is Shaunda. Well, it's Shanda, but people call her Shaunda all the time.
Really?
Yes. Shout out to Shaunda Punch.
Okay.
Yes,
hey,
ma'am.
Miss Shanda.
Yes, Shanda. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Sow and Seed podcast. A special thank you to my girl, my guest today, beauty mogul in the making, Shaunda Cass. Remember that every seed sown today is a stitch in the thread of your story tomorrow. I'm your host, Nicole Mays Jackson, and we will see you next time right here on the Sow and Seed podcast, powered by Fashion by Faith.
Hi, my name is Shaunda Cass, also known as Hair by Shaunda across all social media platforms, and I am here today on the Sowing Seeds podcast with Nicole Mays Jackson. Okay. Yeah, that was a freestyle, so I think I might.
But you did
it might be
good.
different. Okay. All right.
You ready for me? Oh, Lord, these flowers.
You look good, girl.
Okay,
I got
all right.
edge control for you.
Child,
I brought you some.
thank you, because okay.
That's my product.
Welcome to the Sow and Seed. Oh, I'm sorry. I was about to go. Yeah! Thank you so much. I was just getting tongue-tied today.
You know what? I was getting at a loss of words, but I bet you
No,
no
you
one
were
will
not.
notice.
No.
No one will notice.